What is up, my good friends? Andy here from Biohazard Classifiers. As always, we got an ensemble cast of fantastic content creators here, and we are going to be watching the State of Play conference. We've got 7 minutes. Of course, we've got 7 minutes. 7 minutes. Of course, we've got 7 minutes. We're going to do a quick whip round here. We've got Holly from HolsterTV. How are you?
What's up, guys? Evening.
We've got Tony from the Residents of Evil, my partner in crime here. How are you, sir?
Hello.
And Will from Resident Evil Central over on Twitter. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well.
Okay, right. Let's get down to it. What are we expecting today? This is super last minute. I don't know what to expect. Let's start for Will.
I have a sneaky suspicion we might see some at Silent Hill, just because it is the 24th anniversary of the original game's release. So it'd be quite nice to get something Silent Hill related, but that's a wish list. But Little Devil Inside, also one of the PlayStation indies I was really interested in when it was initially announced, but we've heard nothing about. And then obviously something RE4 remake of some sort. The demo, obviously a big wish list, but...
Agreed. I think we're going to see something Village related because it's VR2. And they're really going to want to push that. But I'm hoping for a one-shot demo. Wouldn't that be nice? But we'll see. We will see. Holly, what do you think we're going to see today?
Yeah, like Will just mentioned, really hoping for some Silent Hill. Like you say, with it being the anniversary. Like I say, I definitely think we will get our Resident Evil fix tonight with some Village footage. I think it'll be incredible in VR. But yeah, I'm really hoping to just stretch it that bit more and just give us that one-shot demo, please. If we're getting around that time when we could get it.
Why can't they just give us like normal demos though? Why does it have to be like a 60 minute or a 30 minute? It's just such a pain in the ass. What are you thinking, Tony?
I want to see some fucking Street Fighter. That's what I want to see. What, do you think we're here to talk about Resident Evil? I don't think so. What do you think this is? A Resident Actually, it kind of is. Crap. No, I do think that there will be some Street Fighter 6 stuff, but I assume they'll probably talk about the Village VR stuff that just came out recently, and then they'll go into they'll probably like release, hey, we've got one more surprise, and it's the one-shot demo, which would be really amazing if that was the case, because a lot of people want to do it. But I think like Capcom's just worried that they're gonna data mine and find stuff on it, even though like I think they take a lot of stuff off demos now. I also think they'll probably do some probably some indie titles, and they'll probably talk about that Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League game, which I was excited for until I heard if all the rumors about like how the development's going and what they're implicating in it. I'm just kind of like already lost interest. I did see these state of plays are usually fun, so I think there's usually we all get at least one thing we want out of it for the most part.
Agreed. I did see they leaked the UI on Twitter of Suicide Squad, and it was the most missionary position UI I've ever seen. Maybe the most vanilla shit I've ever seen. It was it's such it looked like an Xbox homepage. It was horrific, absolutely horrific. No artistic knowledge on it whatsoever. It's just like some fucking geek had put it together. Couldn't believe it. But yeah, that I know that's a big one that they're talking about today. I'm just on a PlayStation blog here. So we've got PSVR 2. It's gonna be about 45 minutes long, which is nice. To be fair, they're normally 45 minutes long. Nothing out of the ordinary there. And yeah, they did say third party. What I'm really interested in, they said third party releases. So yeah. Hopefully we get some fucking good gen out of that. Let's see what else they got here. Yeah. All saying that, Tekken 8 has finally been revealed, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken.
Ooh, I'm down for Tekken.
Oh, I know. Especially got all the Evo stuff coming up.
Oh, yes.
It'd be rude not to.
I'm actually, well, I mean, Tekken 8 won't be at Evo this year. That's not coming until next year. But I'm planning on actually going to Evo this year, do photos there and stuff, and possibly compete.
That'd be cool. Yeah. I know they've got $1 million prize draw or something, haven't they?
Oh no, that's Capcom Cup. Capcom Cup next year is the first place is $1 million in prize money. And for anybody that didn't see my video on that, it's the biggest in fighting game history, because Evo only literally gives you, I think, 20,000 or something like that. So for being first place, so that's
Christ,
a big
$1 million.
difference.
It's that's a house right now. I mean, I'll fucking give up everything. I'll give up everything and just go to the woods and become a better Street Fighter player. Just come out with this epic beard and shit like that, and just like an arc stick on both arms. Just walk through life.
Agreed. Abdullah's over on Twitch. Thank you, Abdullah. He says Alan Wake 2 gameplay, which we did get at the Game Awards. I can't remember if it was this year or last year. Or hopefully we get some Stalker 2 for PlayStation, which, I mean, obviously with everything going on in Ukraine, I wouldn't be shocked if we do see some bits and pieces on Stalker 2. But we'll see. Let's see in the comments. If anyone's got any opinions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. We can throw them on the screen at any time and create a little bit of a discussion here. It's great to have everybody in the stream. You're watching wherever you're watching. We really appreciate you dropping by today. As I said, we're streaming the State of Play announcement. We got 2.5 minutes before it officially goes live. And yeah, we don't know what to expect. Maybe we'll get some Resident Evil, maybe we won't. But we will get some VR stuff. We do know that. Okay, so let's have a look here. Big old comment from Mr. Zombie over on Facebook. Thank you. I'm reading the info on YouTube from the official State of Play, and all it states is they're going to show 5 PSVR 2 games, trash ass Destiny, and footage of the Suicide Squad game from Rocksteady. Okay. Yeah, no, that's probably in line with what we were discussing, to be honest. What we got here. So we've got my good friend Sean, who says, I'm of the opinion that butter is superior to margarine. Thank you, Sean, as always. I always appreciate your input.
I'm going to say, Andy, I hadn't bought Layer Pack for months now. I want a Dan Pack from Lidl, and Will as well. I bet you guys don't have Layer Pack anymore. It's like a $5 for a tub.
Oh, no.
I know.
I've seen it security tagged, like they actually, like the wine bottles.
Yeah, genuinely.
Agreed.
Yeah, they've been tagged, but yeah, I'm on to Dan Pack or Dane Pack, whatever from Lidl. That's the best alternative, I've got to say.
Are you drinking Professor Peppy as well?
It is a nice mint tea. I'm saying the G Fuel for Sons of the Forest later.
Is that a Stars cup as well?
Yeah, it's all blood-stained as well.
Oh, that's nice. That is nice. We are representing Village today, actually, aren't we? I forgot about that. So, Will, show us your shirt there. Is it your shirt?
There you go.
So cool.
Yes. Yeah. It's 3 daughters artwork.
Oh, glorious. And
from the game, so.
And Holly with the Duke's Emporium there.
Free advertising for the Duke.
There you go. Okay, we've got less than, let's have a look. Yeah, we've got 50 seconds left as we start to round this out. I wonder what they're going to start with first. Are they going to jump straight in with Suicide Squad?
That or VR? I think
VR.
it's VR because they really got to sell VR right now. Because I've been very vocal on Twitter about this for years, but I did not like the first PSVR because it was like the Vita. It came out, there were a few games for it, then they did nothing with it, and that to me was like, Sony did kind of abandon it like they did the Vita. So if they do a good job this time, though, I'll admit that I was wrong.
Agreed. Shinji Mikami is going to taste test those Resident Evil drinks. Is he talking about those Resident Evil drinks that you've been pushing at the moment, Will?
Potentially. Yeah, the gameplay ones are actually just there behind me.
Oh, you got to show us now. It'd be rude not to.
Yeah.
Go on.
Very quick.
So if we do get an RE4 remake demo, you got to down it in one shot.
There you go.
Oh, that's so cool.
That is cool.
That's amazing.
I love that. I love it.
It is awesome. Nice. Then they gave us the taster ones as well. I've got to send these out, but yeah.
Let's have it.
Nice.
Oh shit. Lovely. Okay, here we go.
So
it looks like
cool.
jumping straight in with VR. We'll turn that.
Oh, we just got copyright claimed.
Welcome to our first State of Play of 2023.
everything's coming in
We've
okay,
got a
by
lot
the
to
way.
show you, including an in-depth demo of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But first, PlayStation VR 2 is finally here. Let's dive
go.
right in with a look at 5 games arriving on PlayStation VR 2 this year.
Let's see how you do this time. Kid, we gotta work on your focus. Distractions.
Jim.
They'll get you killed out there. Remember what we shook on. Or, I guess we'll just have to keep this up.
I'm not familiar with this. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No! Not that I mind, of course. Let's try again, shall we?
I must admit that does look pretty good.
That's
Is it going to make
interesting.
me buy a PSVR 2? I'm not sure, but that looks pretty good.
Oh, is this Sons of the Forest?
That'd be awesome.
Wait a minute, we get VR?
That'd be a great help.
Come in, please. I need you.
Oh, it's green hell,
Oh,
nice.
Green hell.
It looks interesting though.
I've got that on the Oculus. It's real good.
Ah, yes, frack.
None of those games I heard of.
No. Great.
Use the Force. Naps.
Soundtrack sounds like it's going to slap.
Yeah, that gunplay
Yeah.
that looks awesome as well.
This may be hard to hear. The Empire will fall.
That was Star Wars reference.
Our galaxy will be plunged into 30,000 years of chaos and war.
Thank you for saving us the effort, Dragon.
We can't stop it. But there is a plan to save humanity. So, will you fight for a dying empire? Or help us to reach Foundation?
There are so many space games now.
Yeah.
Like, did you guys notice that the last Game Awards, it's so many cosmic horror games? Like,
Yeah.
it's horror games in
Definitely
space.
go for that vibe.
See
yeah.
that tower out there? Big, scary one? That's where I'm taking you to see
Oh, is
the
this Wolf
gatekeeper,
Among Us? No, it's not.
to be judged. Your life. You're gonna show it to me.
Wait, did he just blink?
Just think back to the very beginning
It said
First
blink,
thing
like you
that
had to
can
blink in
remember.
the goggles. That was kind of cool.
Every time you blink,
Look, there you go.
you're going
That's
to
so
Yeah,
jump
apparently it's
forward
got
in
eye
time.
tracking inside, so you can actually, it follows the way where you look.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
That's smart.
Hey, you! Come over here.
Right, this looks pretty good. It's not gonna,
Is that
it's not
really
gonna make
you?
me pay
It's
550
Chloe.
quid though, I must admit.
Your neighbor.
The only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone.
All right, as a photographer, I really dig this.
Close your eyes now. And keep them closed. It's only a matter of time. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. And just try to enjoy it this time.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
That was a sneak peek at some great upcoming games for PlayStation VR 2.
Nothing on Village. Interesting.
Up next, Bungie gives us a stunning new look at Destiny 2 Lightfall, which launches on PS5 next week.
This was that whack-ass Destiny our friend Abdullah was talking about. Was it Abdullah? Maybe.
I feel like a lot of people have fallen off of Destiny,
What
honestly.
is that?
I mean, how old is it? It's got to be.
The
Never really
witness.
appealed to me.
The malefactor of our first collapse
6 years old, this
is
shit.
at our
Jesus.
doorstep.
Jeez, everyone in the comments is vomiting. Ooh, Destiny.
It was Mr. Zombie. Thank you, Mr. Zombie. I'm going to put you
That fear is your failure. Vanguard to all units. Keep the enemy away from the Traveler at all costs.
Hey, yo, that's Lance Reddy.
Yeah.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Not all of us have lives to spare. Your fear brings you pain. We know pain. Our purpose is its end. The battle begins here and now.
I mean, I suppose if you're into that, whatever sinks your battleship. Oh, this was the game that kind of looked like Breath of the Wild from a distance. Just was. Sure, it was this one. Not Breath of the Wild, I meant Wind Waker, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Oh, that is really soon. It's literally a month away.
Yeah, it looks like a nice game.
Yeah.
Chia is one of our most anticipated games, and it's launching into the PlayStation Plus game catalog in March.
Oh wow, they're actually
Speaking of
giving games for
PlayStation
free.
Plus,
Holy shit.
let's take a look at what's in store next
Is that a
month.
good thing, though? Should we be wanting games on Game Pass? PS Plus premium.
Yeah, because I don't feel like paying $70 for broken ass fucking games these days.
That's some
Stand
decent
corrected.
releases on the Game Pass.
Callisto Protocol.
I fucking love Callisto. It's my game of the year, as Will well know.
Oh yes.
Actually, the DLC's coming out. Actually, you keep up
Our
with a
next
lot
game
of
is from
deadlines,
Enhance,
Will.
the
When
creators
is
of
the-
Tetris Effect
Do you know when
and
the
Res
DLC's
Infinite.
coming out for Callisto?
Callisto, I've not seen anything now. I can't remember what it is.
I think the next one's supposed to be like in June, I think. The story DLC.
I thought something was wrong with my audio, but that was just the music. What is this?
So
Are we
cool.
hurting people to aliens or something? Like, this is
new
Captain Toad's.
It's
treasure
basically
tracker?
Lemmings, isn't it?
Lemmings.
Wow.
Like, follow me if you don't like the Resident Evil Netflix series.
The dog,
I don't,
like,
know,
water?
I don't know why it's a dog though. Why a dog over anything else?
Oh, made by the people who made Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect was really good.
Ah, right, Dave. It's kind of like Little Big Planet build shit, I guess.
Yeah, got it.
Who's making the Spencer Mansion?
I'd be so sick. Incorporate Ari puzzles in there.
How the fuck did they come up with ideas for these games?
They smoke a lot of
Just
weed.
It's a demo.
the big bonger it. They're like,
Time
oh,
demo.
got this idea. Everyone runs after a dog. Well good. Hey yo, what is this?
VR Guitar Hero, like,
Yeah, dude, looks like fucking furry Guitar Hero, man.
So, big day. Class president's speech at the assembly.
Oh,
In light of
it's
the whole
a
space rock potential demise
like
of
heavy rain, I
civilization
guess.
thing. My chosen theme feels off.
What's the theme?
like a
Using
game
this
for a
year
movie.
to make an impact.
Yeah, perfect. Go with that.
Are you okay? You've come into this year kind of intense with the band stuff.
The band is important. Why did she have to just leave? I said it was an emergency.
You did, and it is. To you. It's weird how everyone's acting like nothing is different. Like to me, everything feels different now.
We've always done what you wanted to do, and that's fine. But there's only so much time we have left. How are we supposed to just be fine?
weird.
Still never had- I don't know what's going on, but I like the look of it though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
it
the
looks
vibe.
visually pleasing.
Oh shit! Weed
There you
stuff.
go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Ultimate YouTube bullshit. Here we go.
Not gonna lose, you hear me?
Now I'll just cut you off completely.
I'll inherit my master's will.
You can't defeat me.
No matter what you become, I will always love you.
The Hokage is the person who walks in front of everyone and bears all the pain.
Why are you so obsessed with me? Naruto.
Because we're friends.
Here we go!
In a flash!
My blood is boiling! Charge!
No despair.
You can't escape.
Is this a fighting game?
Yeah, it's like one of those like arena fighters.
Don't underestimate the will of fire.
I'll settle
somewhat
this.
like
Now is the hour of judgment.
Namco Bandai puts one of these out literally every year.
This is the power of all the Hokage. Get going, Lee.
Here I go.
I'll protect you to the end.
Sting to the beat of the killer bee heat. Prepare yourself.
Sweet dreams.
How about this?
You'll be eaten alive!
Idiots! Catch!
Lock on!
Go, Choji!
Shino, fire all rounds!
Super Beast Scroll!
Here I come, Hinata!
From here forth,
Go, random anime
history will be
bullshit.
spun again. And so began their journey. On a path with no end.
God damn, Naruto. 20 years of your shit.
I will establish perfect order.
What you describe is
I was
nothing
going
more
to say
than
something, and I
oppression,
realised it's
force,
Dragon
and
Ball Z.
fear.
Not.
My frail little brother.
I'll stay
No.
quiet. My
do
lack
not
of
wish
knowledge
to
of
fight you,
anime
elder brother.
precedes me.
Captivating
Come on,
fantasy
Sony,
worlds
sort it
await
out.
in
What's
our
going
next
on?
2 games.
Let's give us some killer apps.
I'll tell you a story, true soul. My life was dismantled piece by piece. And when I tried to buy it back, it cost me everything. I must finish what I started. Death's design will be complete.
Discover Gedric's secret. Find out what it is that makes him invincible so we can strip him of his advantage.
I love the world.
Oh, is it like a D&D game?
It's interesting.
You're a pawn, a slave to forces you cannot comprehend.
J.K. Simmons.
Ketherick is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having.
Together, we will strike down the Absolute.
Bow before me. Bow before the Absolute. Bow!
Ah, Baldur's Gate.
Just looks like a PS3 game.
It really does.
Yeah, nothing can stand out with that.
Welcome to Wayfinder, an online multiplayer adventure for you and your friends. It's all set in Evanor, a gorgeous but fallen world.
Gothic.
You'll control the chaos through Wayfinders. Meet Senja, who likes to get up close and personal, and Silo, who fights with both firepower and fast reflexes. And Wingrave slices through the fray while also supporting the group. With another victory under our belts, let's head to Skylight, our social hub. Here, you'll turn your loot into new weapons and Wayfinders. You can also explore dungeons called Lost Zones that you can modify and mutate for a greater challenge.
Yeah, right. Kind of feels like a little bit of Fortnite vibe. Yeah.
Lost Zones are where you and your friends will team up to complete quests, collect loot, and hunt bosses like this Titan.
And a bit of The Division as well.
We're excited to bring Wayfinder's beta exclusively to PlayStation, and you can sign up for the chance to play early now. Thanks for watching.
It does give Fortnite vibes, agreed.
We've got big updates on 2 highly anticipated Capcom games,
Oh!
starting with the
Oh, here we
debut
go.
of 3 new characters for Street Fighter 6.
Oh!
Let's go! Let's go. Business is picking up, boys.
Let's see who we got. Come on, show me the good stuff. Whoa! Damn.
Nice.
Wow. He's okay, there's the clap.
Brace yourself.
Oh, he's got a counter.
Oh, yeah, with the jackhammer.
This is your last ride. Let's go.
Oh my God.
My beautiful body is built better.
Like, I don't play Geef, but I'm willing to play him now.
I call upon you, great wind. Toino Ikonoi, spirit of the wind.
Okay.
Let yourself become one with it.
Now, the second update is Exo Prime. Ending the stream.
Nitty. Using those tricky bats or something? Alright, tip the beat down the block. I'm cool with her already. Fuck Wanda. I love it.
The voice of the spirit.
Is this in the RE engine?
I can hear it.
What?
Does this run on the RE engine?
I think so.
But not the one we're looking for.
Oh, there's Cammy. All right. No, Susie's gonna be happy. Playing like Cammy, I'm happy with that.
Peaky Blinders call, that is.
Everybody was so mad that she had cancer. Like, shut the fuck up. She was great. Oh, they gave her Street Fighter 2 of the animated series, the animated movie special right there. I love it. That's a good throwback.
Oh!
Another mission awaits.
Okay. Of course, they do the butt shot, of course. Damn it, they gotta do it. I just fucking hooked the shit in my veins already. I need it.
You happy with that, Tony?
June is so far away.
If this next one's Exoprimal, I'm
You see, we are all connected through the holy body. When you need only accept the sacred gift.
Christ!
This is new gameplay.
She did.
This is new gameplay.
Temperance, child.
Oh!
I've taken delivery.
JJ, wake up.
Some entertainment for you.
Oh, there's this plastic part.
The entertainment. Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess fair.
You owe me $20.
I'll make it cheap for you. Move!
Oh shit!
Always like this with you.
JJ, wake up, man!
Study your mouth.
Oh, Chainsaw Sister! Hey,
Hello, sisters are back! JJ, wake up!
See, Major Krauser?
Wow!
Wow! Wow!
Oh, he was fine!
You can't save her.
God.
You can't save anyone.
Oh my god!
What's gonna
Guys,
happen?
we're gonna have to go through this in depth
Oh,
after
no.
this. Please afford me this time.
We will beat this.
Oh
Together.
my god!
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea. You gotta hurt yourself.
Bad traffic. One combat.
Fuck!
This is kind of fun.
Oh!
Ahead. You're kidding.
Oh, he's flying a lot longer now.
Oh my god!
Yes, the time has come.
Yes!
Oh my god!
Oh my god, this looks so good!
Ready to die, rookie. Exalt all, Leon! And let it be so! This time, it has to be different.
Oh my
Wow, the
god.
Holy shit!
Time to cause some mayhem.
Oh, the mercenaries!
Yes!
Yes! Oh my god!
Nice.
Special demo coming soon. Yes.
Wow.
Are you happy we streamed it now? Are you happy
Hell
we streamed
yeah.
it now?
No.
The show's not over yet. It's Harley Quinn,
No, it's over. We're
Deadshot,
done.
King
Fuck
Shark,
this game.
and
We're
Captain
done.
Boomerang
Fuck
against
this
the
game.
world's
I've
greatest
blown my
DC
load.
superheroes
We need to
in
wrap
this
up.
extended look at Suicide Squad.
I'm
Kill
already
the
smoking.
Justice League. Let's hear from
how
developer
is this
Rocksteady
gonna be at
Studios.
work right
Chat's
now?
going insane as well. Chat's
Oh
going
my
insane.
god.
Hi
Guys,
everyone,
we are
my
going to
name's
go
Darius
through this in
Severian, and I'm the
depth
studio
afterwards,
product
I
director at
assure you.
Rocksteady Studios.
Absolutely.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is the next installment in the Arkhamverse and will be releasing this May. It is a third-person action shooter set 5 years after the events of Batman Arkham Knight. Metropolis has been invaded and you're going in as the Suicide Squad members Harley Quinn, King Shark, Deadshot, and Captain Boomerang to face off against the ultimate threat, a corrupted Justice League. The team has been hard at work at creating the best possible game experience for our players, and we're very excited to share more as part of this state of play. Today, let's take a brief look at one of the missions in our game. The Flash has been corrupted by Brainiac, and as the Suicide Squad, you'll need to work together in up to 4-player online co-op to stop the Flash
apparently
and
there's a
rescue
special-
Lex
yeah,
Luthor
special
in the
demo coming
process.
soon for RE4.
Enjoy.
Yeah, they're going to be doing a demo for it.
Let's bust something up.
Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec. Hello, Brainiac. Is it happening now? Great. You will have Luthor ASAP. Good news! You want Luthor, all you have to do is... come and get him.
Look at my Mac.
Task Force X, what the hell was that?
Flash is alive. And he has Luthor.
One damn thing at a time. That artillery is gonna wreak havoc on our front line. If there's a snowball's chance in hell you can destroy it, I
You
expect
better not be getting the jump on
no
me,
matter
Will,
the
little boy.
Already done, my friend.
Oh, you bastard!
Time to light them all up.
Incoming Harley!
Oh, man, this guy's really not interested in Suicide Squad. Hey, wait!
Guess Quinn ain't holding anything back for later.
This is not crap to me at all. I will say it looks better than that last fucking Batman game they did with Batman.
Guys, please stick around afterwards, whoever's watching in the stream. We're going to be doing a full analysis of the Resident Evil 4 remake.
Focus our fire on this tank.
Why do
we never get reinforcements?
So much.
Thunder upon this tank.
Yeah, it is nice that this is the last time we'll hear Kevin as Batman. I mean, I hope the game does good and he doesn't go out on a shitty game, but we can hear him last time.
Incoming.
Send this chopper flying!
Roger that, Quinn. Eyes up. We got more company. Go, Shark, go. Senseless violence. Love it. Nail that weak spot, squad. No worries. Boom! Job done. You came through, Boomer. Just call me the Pinball Wizard. Unstoppable! our escapades.
So, how'd the whole taking down the Flash thing go?
Still in play? Now get out of my way. I have work to do.
Well, hey there, sleepyhead. We've got an interrogation to get back to. Hey. You think I'm just gonna let you walk away? And tell these guys everything you know? You think they can stop us? Pathetic.
Pathetic? At least I'm not a big hero turned stooge for a spaceman.
Okay, Boomerang. You want to see what a real hero can do? I'll show you.
Going through this trailer, there's a lot of really unsettling stuff.
Flash, how do
Stuff
I
that we're
stop
not
this?
expecting.
Please, tell me how.
You have to kill us, Diana. We have to die to save the world.
Okay. That is Suicide Squad, if anybody is still interested.
I really like the look of
Suicide
that,
Squad
but I do
Kill
love
the
Suicide
Justice League
Squad.
arrives on
I
PS5
think
May
that's standard,
26th.
it looks alright.
Rocksteady Studios has even more to share today. Let's listen in.
Let's not.
Imagine putting the main event on earlier.
I know. Why they not leave that to last?
Show me what you got.
Well, I bet my phone's done this.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an extension of the Arkhamverse, and it's really about now reframing the story and telling it from the villain's point of view.
Where are we going, and who are we killing?
It's a mixture of lots of the things I hope the fans like about Rocksteady, but like a whole massive chunk of new stuff that they've never seen before.
We've always seen Batman's perspective on this world, and we thought it'd be really fun and enjoyable to see this universe, but through the eyes of the villains. We're picking up the story 5 years after the end of Arkham Knight, and a lot's changed in that time.
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
Brainiac has invaded Earth, and he's this huge threat overlooking Metropolis. He's taken over Metropolis City. The Justice League are there to try and save the city, but Brainiac has captured and brainwashed them and turned them against the very people they've been sworn to protect.
Oh, fuck, it's Superman!
So the Justice League share the same goal as Brainiac, to take over Earth and turn it into the new Kalu. What we've created is a classic Justice League, but with the sense that there's something wrong with them.
They are now doing Brainiac's bidding, and Amanda Waller scrambles to try to remedy this and essentially save the Earth. And she recruits our 4 lovable characters into fighting the Justice League in an effort to reclaim the Earth and thwart Brainiac's plans.
Your new mission is to kill the Justice League.
The members of the Suicide Squad are Harley Quinn, Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, and King Shark.
Harley Quinn is definitely the most acrobatic of the crew. She's always moving, she's always flying through the air in kind of barely controlled ways. The feeling of swinging and the momentum and the kind of physicality of it, and trying to keep that momentum going and use that to go over buildings or swing under bridges and chain that into kind of the grapple mechanic that she's got. It just feels spot on.
I'm a freaking superstar.
Deadshot has the iconic Deadshot look, but with a Rocksteady twist. He's got a real swagger to him. And in this game, he can also hover with his jetpack. He's super precise. He uses sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols, and they all fit with his sort of the fantasy of playing as Deadshot as this master assassin.
Are you on Team Waller or Team Get the Hell Out of This Mess?
King Shark, to me, as a person, is, well, as a fish, is this incredible character who's super well-read and super well-to-do, and I'm sure could smash an operatic performance.
Actually, I'm the son of a god. It is my shame to suffer mortals and their buffoonery.
But also doesn't really know
So if you're still watching the stream, guys, do not worry. We're going to be doing a
in terms of
recap
combat, he is a
the
brute.
Resident
He's a
Evil
tank
news
character.
that we
He can take more damage.
that we
His
shared
abilities
today
all lean
a
into
lot.
the fact that he
Let me
wants
tell
to
you,
get in a
I'm
bit
going
more
through it
close and
now.
personal. He's
You're
the
gonna be
fastest
pleasantly
melee
surprised.
character.
Captain
what we
Boomerang's got
missed,
his Speed Force
actually, when you
gauntlet
slow it down.
that he can use
Hell of a
together
lot
with
of
his
gameplay
boomerang. He
there.
can throw it to any point in space and Speed Force to that point along the walls, along the floor, and get wherever he wants to go.
You can use that to get up close, dodge around in midair, taking out the enemies, and then scarper because he doesn't want to stick around.
Don't worry, guys. I'm here.
One of the most exciting parts that connects our game to the DC lore are the support squad.
Piss off, Widow.
You have Penguin, the arms stealer,
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
but also some new faces. Hack, who is a digital ghost that is helping the squad both navigate the world but also upgrade their neck bombs.
That's a big adrenaline spike on a nice bomb sending out.
This. Toyman, who's helping the squad with perfecting gear. And then finally we have Gizmo, who is helping the squad with insane vehicle creations that let you blow shit up.
Metropolis is your playground. You're going to get to meet different characters, different villains, and you really get to see these cool, iconic locations.
Being the city of tomorrow kind of like meant a stark contrast with Gotham City, which is very dirty, it's always raining. And that contrast with like a city that's very grand, it's very clean, it's very functional.
The huge difference between Metropolis and Gotham is that Metropolis really acknowledge and really trust Superman. So there is a lot of statues to thank Superman for everything he's done for the city.
You're getting to see Metropolis through the villain's eyes. You're getting to experience this world and traverse through this world as the villains.
Greetings, Metropolis!
So the core ability that everything wraps around in Suicide Squad is your traversal. How that works with combat is you're chaining your combat moves together with those traversal moves, and the combat encounters are all designed to push and pull you around the environment in a battlefield that's constantly changing, working out how to use all your different weapons, your guns, your melee attacks, and how to use them all to your best advantage to control the chaos and come out victorious.
What's awesome about gunplay is the variety. So there's 6 core types of weapon families. We've got assault rifles, SMGs, sniper rifles, shotguns, miniguns, and pistols. There's added variety from weapon manufacturers.
There's LexCorp weapons, there's GCPD weapons, there's Armortech weapons. Later on in the game, we also have gear sets. The gear sets are villain themed. For example, if you have a Bane gear set and you trigger his buffs in the game, some of it will have the Bane drums and you will like Bane and like boom, 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 and then there's like green smoke and you trigger all kind of effects. So you're basically taking the essence of the villain, you're bringing it into the game.
Each character has a power level in the game that we call gear score. As you acquire new gear in the game, your gear score goes up. And as that number goes up, it means that you can take on much harder missions. As part of this progression journey, you will unlock more and more builds, more and more ways to customize your character to really fit the way you want to play.
Every firearm in our game is upgradable. So in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, you're gonna get lots of choice to use the weapons that you need to complete your missions, but most importantly, you will be able to customize your squad to be whatever you like.
You can wear whatever you want, any of the outfits. You can be running around in your asylum jail outfit and still have like the best gear score ever.
I like it.
Our game is a 1 to 4 player co-op experience, which means that all the missions in the game have been designed to support solo play, playing with a friend, 2 friends, or 3 friends.
For the single player fans, you can play it in single player with bots filling in the role of the squad so you still feel like you're part of a team, and you can switch them if you want. I'm going to try King Shark now, or we can say, well, I think Harley will be a better fit for this mission, so I'm going to switch over and I'm going to try her out.
But if you really want to tear it up, going in with a full group of 4 lets you experience the full mayhem the Suicide Squad has to offer.
And you get to really experience the dynamics between how you can all play together in different play styles in order to take on Brainiac and the Justice League.
All the fun is right here.
When the story's done, your experience doesn't end there. Rocksteady will continue its legacy of supporting the game after it's launched.
We're going to deliver lots of new content to our players. We're going to have new playable characters, new weapons, and new missions. For players who like to customize their looks, we'll offer a battle pass that only contains cosmetic items. There's just going to be so much for the players to enjoy.
Another battle
Just
pass.
picture it.
You know
Harley
what?
Quinn
I think
kills
that's
the
right.
Justice
They're
League.
trying really
If you
hard
like
with this
story
because
games,
Gotham
if you
Knights
like
was-
RPG elements,
Does
if
that
you
kind of
like
pop a
co-op
little bit?
games, if
Something
you like
really
customizing
pushing
your
this.
characters, if you
That's
want
why
to
they're
play
doing
as a
all- that's why they're
badass,
doing all
this
this.
game kind of has it all.
I heard
It's
Battle Pass.
very
Yeah,
fast
what happened?
paced, it's really
Yeah.
colourful, it's
Cosmetic
loud and
items only
unapologetic
on the
and
Battle
in your
Pass.
face, and it's going to be really, really fun.
Hey, Metropolis! Do you like live executions? Well, don't touch that dial, or I'll break your fingers.
They're releasing DLC and then a cosmetic battle pass. But the reason this went on for so long, I think they're trying to redeem themselves.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League
Gotham
arrives
Knights
on
kind of
PS5 later this year.
And eventually
We'll be back
well,
with
I
more
think.
announcements
Hoping
soon. Thanks for watching.
Right, okay.
Thanks for watching. There we go.
Right, I've
Sorted.
absolutely smashed a bunch of postings, so my phone is that's going to die
Nice.
in a minute.
Yeah, I've been retweeting and stuff, man.
Yeah.
I've been getting it out there.
I've had to stop. My phone's frozen every time I try and post now. I'm like, okay,
Mate, well,
I'll
you
leave
got-
it there.
It's the hustle. You got to get in. You got to get
Yeah,
in
yeah.
and get it done.
Yeah.
It's like those cameramen that goes to accidents. It's the first one there that gets the exclusive.
Yes, just like me. Yes.
Okay, friends. That was complete. I did not expect that, and I'm so
No.
glad because I wasn't even going to stream this today. So I'm so glad that us four have come on to talk about this. There was a huge announcement. If you're just tuning in, guys, huge announcement or huge gameplay release here. We've got demos, mercenaries, Krauser, Bella Sisters, El Gigante fights with Lewis. What the fuck's going on? Donkey Kong Country style minecart battles. What is going on? Oh my word! So much has happened, and we're gonna go very, very slow. So let me just bring it up here, guys. Initially, just a quick round table here. What was your thoughts about the Resident Evil 4 gameplay you saw today? If we start off with Tony, because he was last time.
Hold on, I'm still waking up. Anyway, no, I think what we're seeing right now in the gameplay, it looks really good. Like, it's a lot of familiar areas with just a fresh coat of paint, and I think that's absolutely amazing. I think that Luis being alive a lot longer in the game is fucking phenomenal. And again, I'll let you guys talk about more stuff, but I just want to say we have the mercenaries, and I'm happy. Didn't get a full reveal of Ada, but we got mercenaries, so I'm happy with that.
Now, does this lean into, before we really go into depth of it, does this lean into the not the leak, the rumor, I guess, that there's going to be a multiplayer component to this? Are we going to see the return of multiplayer mercenaries in Resident Evil? Maybe. We'll see. Will, what was your initial thoughts on seeing the gameplay?
I think from everything that we've seen so far, I think I just really love the horror aspect of it all being turned up to 11, and that's what I've really wanted from it. And just how like some of the enemies were moving and being really skittish, and just how quick they were moving. It was just, yeah, I just can't wait to get in there.
Oh man, it was really something special. And Holster, what was your takeaway?
Honestly, I think that was a generous chunk of gameplay. They threw everything in there. Like you say, we got Lewis, we got Krauser, the El Gigante fights, and yeah, I think probably the highlight for me. I just love seeing more of Lewis because I think they've probably listened. Because I think a lot of us fans were like really real hurt. When he died in the original. So hopefully they've kept him in. I don't know obviously what his fate is on this one, but hopefully they've kept him in for at least longer in the game. So I was really happy to see him. I thought that was awesome, and like Tony said, new areas as well being explored, new clips of areas. So it's really fresh to see, and the gameplay just went on and on, which was really awesome. I was just expecting it to cut off sooner, to be honest. Real decent amount of gameplay, I think.
My concern here is we've got an apparent showcase before obviously Resident Evil 4 drops next month. What are they going to show off? Because they blew the load on this. They really blew the load on this, I would suggest. But yeah, I'm playing this at half speed just in case you guys didn't pick up on anything specifically. This looks 1-to-1 as the original. I'm sure this is the area after you get the riot gun and you go upstairs, but I could be wrong. It really, oh man, it just looks so good. Look at these planets attack.
Yeah.
Go on, Will. What was you going to say?
It looks so visceral and so like it makes you scared again playing the game.
Trebuchets are back. Holy shit! Oh, the cannon's back. I didn't even see that. Oh, this is what I mean. Playing it at half speed. Yeah. What is that?
I bet that's the cure.
Yeah, that'll be
part of it anyway.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, crikey. And then this was left field, so apparently you fight the El Gigantes with Lewis now. You can see him just there. Really cool shit.
He's the new dog.
Dog. And again, you've got the armored El Gigante there. That's really cool. Like that. The Bella sister has returned. As you can see, Lewis is there as well.
So, like, crazy, but what if they're going to announce, oh, yeah, in parts where you have Lewis with you, a second player can join you. And I'm like, holy shit, like, that'd be great.
Oh, that would
be incredible.
Yeah.
Something else that I don't think I've seen before, I've just noticed it here. Watch Leon shoot the Bella sister in the knee, and then she falls down to her knees, like the original. Here you go. There we go. You see the alert come on the screen there?
Yep.
Oh, and then Lewis takes advantage of that.
Getting in there.
And there's the big man himself.
Oh, yeah.
We were worried, wasn't we, that we wasn't going to see Krauser, but
I personally didn't want to see him. I was like,
I remember you saying you didn't want to see him. Yeah.
But the thing is, if he wasn't in the game, they would have to explain how Ashley got to Spain.
Exactly.
Because he was the one that took her. Now, this room looks cool. This almost looks like, it doesn't even look real. It looks like one of those fake leak pictures you see online.
Oh, yeah.
People have put like an article like on YouTube or something. It's like, more news about Resident Evil 4 just leaked. And it's just a Reddit post of somebody guessing about it.
Yeah.
But if this is the RE engine, it's really impressive. We've said this before, Tony, but I really wish that there is a performance mode in this game because I do not want to play it on fidelity. I want to see it in 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Oh, the suplex is back.
Suplex City, bitch.
Let's go. Oh,
so glad
wow.
they've kept that. This looks
Look
good.
at this. That looks good.
Mm.
Oh, was that the suit of armor?
Wait,
I think that was the suit of armor.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Armor.
Oh, good spot, Tony, man. Good
Nice.
spot.
I see everything.
Oh, look at that.
It is.
I'm surprised you saw him with sunglasses on at night. Oh, look, the throwing of the sickles back. Oh, you can duck.
And the dodge button that we get in this fucking epic.
Oh, there's so much.
So much. Have they confirmed a photo mode for this? Because I want a photo.
Yeah, I think they have. They have confirmed.
Oh, nice.
I'm never going to finish the game. I'm going to be taking photos like I did during Spider-Man.
So I have a theory that Lewis doesn't survive any longer, but they've reorganized where the mine section is.
Oh, yeah.
If you listen to this section, that's going to sound, actually, you won't listen to it because it sounds like shit because I'm playing at half speed.
Like, I think you're right about that. Honestly, I think he's probably going to die maybe at the, like, I'm calling it right now. And I will put in like literally 50 Gibbs subs on my personal Twitch if this is true. But if he gets up to the Salazar fight and dies there, that's what I'm predicting.
He could do, actually.
Yeah.
That would be a great way to send him out is through the Salazar fight, I feel.
Yeah.
Or like, he gets blindsided by, Sadler again. Gets just, Sadler peeing right through the chest.
I did note that when he was talking, he said, let's go find your, whatever he says, some Spanish reference to a lady. I have a feeling that Lewis, maybe, and I'm just summarizing, or I'm hypothesizing, excuse me. I'm thinking that you and Lewis go and find Ashley together. Actually, no, that can't be right because the cabin fight happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he says here, let's go and find your mamacita or something like that, or whatever he says. Let me play it in full speed because I want to make sure that I did hear that right. Let me
Sancho Panza.
Oh.
Thanks.
Then come, Sancho Panza. Let us rescue the Princess Dulcinea.
You gotta hurt yourself.
Look at his face. He's just like, motherfucker, you just take my gun?
Yeah.
and we got Mike back. Oh my god. They did say this part's going to be expanded upon.
That Ganado there just melted by the head.
Shredded.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the parasites, man. They look good.
All the body armor on him and shit like that.
That's huge.
Mike's back though. That's all that matters. Look at this Donkey Kong shit, dude.
More tense than Donkey Kong. That level.
It's gonna be really interesting. That's cool, man. That is cool.
Yeah.
I suppose you got. What happens there? Oh, I guess they crash. I did notice a big like. You'll see it. I think you'll see it in a second. What is that?
That kind of looks like the mine. Oh my god! What if that's like a major like thing for the, like? What if that's all like a collective of where the parasites are in the mine? You know, I mean, we saw plates of them in like the mine carts in the original one. What if that is where all of them are kept or something? Like what if that's where they all fossilized?
I think you might be on something.
Potentially, yes, if they're in like compartments or something. So you can see obviously the yellow areas that they're like the critical hit areas, aren't they? Where you'd aim for. To take out each compartment, maybe.
It like pulses as well. It looks like actually, you know, the power station from RE3 kind of looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man!
Oh god!
Wow.
That looks awesome.
He looks so good. So this looks like they've taken the whole close quarters thing out of it. They said they weren't going to be doing what's the word I'm looking for? QTEs. And it looks like more of a conventional fight now.
Yeah, like I'm sure that they're gonna have the cutscene. They're gonna do the cool martial arts stuff, which I'm really hoping to see. But yeah, it looks like the cutscenes, which I'm gonna admit right now, QTEs aren't as bad as people say they are. I think in this game, at least, like they were fine for the most part. So if they did make it back in here, I wouldn't have been so upset. I think a lot of games after this heavily relied on QTEs way too much.
Hey, look at those little. This is like the fossilized shit you were talking about, Tony. There's like little parasite things in there.
Yeah, probably like unhatched or something in the growing phase, the growth phase, something.
Still no reveal of the rest of Ada's outfit.
Yeah, you didn't get the full Ada, Tony.
You get infected Leon though.
Oh shit! The bugs.
The Navistadors are back, which I'm not looking forward to. Actually, they're a pain.
Fuck those things.
Oh yeah, I don't want to skip it on. So that's got to be near the end of the game, I would have thought. And that's the infamous chair that she uses to zap it out of her at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, the mercenaries, man. Can't believe it.
Man. I was hoping we'd see a little bit of that, but it's just obviously a teaser, isn't it? It's just showing the text.
And of course, the most important thing, the special demo is coming soon. What that means, I don't know. When that is, I don't know.
I reckon
Classic
that'll be the day of the showcase. It will drop at the end.
Yeah, potentially. It doesn't say one shot, does it? But it saes special. So what does it mean by special?
It's going to be like, yeah, you can play in you can play in Pueblo for 10 minutes or something. You know it's going to be that. You know it's going to be that.
Oh yeah, but like I like how they didn't show like all of the what do you call it there? I like how they didn't show a lot of the island because like I know like a lot of people probably just want to see a little bit of it. Because like obviously that's the level that everybody fucking hates. So I think from what we've seen, they're doing a good part so far with that.
Oh man, there is just buckets load of shit to talk about. Where is it?
There's so much packed in there.
I'm genuinely shocked they revealed so much.
Yeah, there's a generous amount for state of play in it.
What is this area? Is this when you? I'm just thinking of when this is. Is this part of the mines?
It kind of looks like it. Oh wait, no, like Ashley's on the altar up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Ashley's there. Yeah, yeah.
How do you see so much through those sunglasses?
I know.
Dude, if I take them off, it's like magnified, like everything. I have to wear them because my eyesight's just so superior.
Yeah, good spot,
Crazy.
man. Good spot. And what the fuck is this?
That kind of looks like the area where Ada was, like an updated version. Remember, like when Ada woke up in her area and she did that backflip to avoid getting cut in half, and she only got like a little cut on her leg. That's kind of what that area looks like.
Oh man, look, you actually see the parasite take hold of someone there. This must be the catacombs just before you meet Verdugo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, where like he drops you, yeah.
Yeah, look, you see it attached to him, and
oh wow,
like fully takes over.
Oh wow.
That's so
and
cool.
it just goes like full Crimson Head, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I have a theory this might be below the church
Wait a minute,
because
so if-
Sadler's there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
makes sense.
Yeah,
look,
potentially.
yeah, right there. Sadler's there. Leon's right in front of Ashley, so he's probably
Oh man,
menacing.
I wasn't
creepy as
expecting his hood to be down, man. That's terrifying.
He literally looks like King Koopa from the old like Mario movie.
Oh, does? Oh my god, that's amazing.
Seriously, yeah, he does.
That's fucking banner.
Yeah, I don't want to see any Iron Maidens or Regenerators. Save something for fuck's sake.
Agreed. Yeah, they've got to say, yeah, that brings up actually a fantastic point.
Mm.
They still have not showed off the Regenerators, which I'm really happy about that.
I'm glad about that. Keep us in suspense for that.
Yeah, because like I said, I think showing Krauser was honestly a big mistake. I mean, I love the guy, but I really think that was a mistake. I mean, if you literally just could have showed a flash of his knife and his voice, and then people would have been like, okay, cool. That's all.
Yeah.
We don't need to see anything
But not
else.
reveal his full, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that like because that's a good way to build suspense for a character, you know.
Been a long time, comrade.
Yeah.
You know the score. You know the score. What is really cool about this though? Just this scene. All jokes aside. One, it looks like Leon's holding the black tail. There's like 3 different variants of enemies here, which is cool.
Yeah.
So they've really like on the original, like everyone looks fucking same. Like there is quite diversity to these enemies. They all look different.
Yeah, they really varied them up. They look huge. I mean, I know they're big anyway, but in tentacles, they just look huge in this.
Oh, semi-auto rifle on the back. Notice that. Oh, that. Do you know what
Close looks incredible when they just open up. So good.
Yeah, I just can't wait for the death scenes.
Yeah.
I have this ongoing theory, and I've said this to Tony before. I'm sure we've discussed it before, Holly, but
yeah,
I feel like all of the RE Engine Resident Evil games, they've almost been practicing different mechanics on all of these different games, and it all culminates with Resident Evil 4 Remake. Like, this is the absolute fruit of everyone's efforts. Like, that literally looks like the Hunter Gamma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you look at the inventory that I appreciate was already in Resident Evil 4, but the formula in the RE engine was worked on during the village. Like, it's very apparent the merchant, etc. There's so much stuff where they've literally culminated everything, and they've gone, right, this is going to be the absolute best Resident Evil game on the RE engine.
Yeah. I really believe it will be, I reckon. Yeah, Tony, didn't you say you think it'll be better than the original?
Oh yeah, that made people upset. Yeah, no.
How do you upset people with that?
Because people got upset because they thought I was shitting on the original. Now, it's no secret, I don't really care that much for the original. I do enjoy playing it, and I think there's a lot of great aspects, and the Mercenaries in there is fucking amazing. But we have to take the nostalgia goggles off and really look at what we're dealing with here. Resident Evil 4 is a great game, and it changed the industry back then. But this time around, this is taking everything that was great. It's kind of like how you look at Resident Evil 1, right? The original Resident Evil 1 changed everything. It began a massive franchise. But when you look at the remake of it, it's clearly the superior version. And like I said, I love the original games, but you look at what Remake did on the GameCube, and that's kind of what we're dealing with here with RE4 Remake. RE4 Remake is like kind of taking what was, I guess, maybe limited back then of what they could do, and now they're putting it out on something like
throw
this.
it all in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
DMC5.
Obviously, it can't.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, DMC5 was done in the RE engine. Yeah, that game is fucking beautiful.
It can't be a Resident Evil RE engine game without the yellow tape. you know it's going to have the fucking bolt cutters in it somewhere.
Oh yeah. Or like the knife to cut or something.
Oh man, it just has to be in there, man. It just has to be in there. We'll let this roll on. That's a big boy. I wonder if you're still going to have 2 Gigante fights. I'm led to believe that probably yes.
Yeah, I mean, look at the one on the left. Jesus fucking Christ. Like, that thing has seen better days. Like, they fucked with that thing.
That's so cool that the Bellicist is there.
Yeah, do you think maybe just that snippet, like not this bit, but that bit before, just show that for crowds, and then just a little knife thing? That would have been it.
Yeah, or just even his back with his beret.
Yeah,
like, that would have probably
just
been
a red
enough.
beret. Yeah, and that's it.
Oh, Tony, we're going to have to get hold of all the face models, all the voice actors. It's going to be a busy fucking 2023, man.
Dude, like they need to fucking release the voice actors now already. Yeah. Like you need, like, I remember when Square was promoting Final Fantasy VII Remake, and like they announced all the fucking actors like well before the game came out. And honestly, all of them but Cloud Strife was here in Boston for PAX East when that game came out. So like they really need to start like saying who these people are so we can get in touch with them and shit like that.
The
I think again, Andy, what you were saying earlier, it's like another area of it, in that obviously you want the voice actors and the people. It's like they're leaving content creators with not much time at all, you know.
It's par for the course with Capcom, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although I remember they did an absolute slam dunk with Infinite Darkness, where to promote Infinite Darkness, they advertised that Stephanie Panatello and Nick Apostolidis were going to be in it. So everyone just was like, yeah, it's going to be fucking amazing. Like, everyone was jumping all over it. We had Nick on. We had Stephanie on as part of the 25th anniversary. It's fucking great. And I went, oh, what can you tell us about Infinite Darkness? And they were like, oh, man, you shouldn't have asked us about
that. But it's just, you know, it's excited, you know, because like, you know, we want to support like some of these actors we've become friends with, you know, like over the years. And, you know, we love the work that they do. And it's great to see the actors so involved in the community too. It's just like this is what Capcom needs to understand. You need to release these voices so people can, like, you know, be excited about this shit, you know, and support them and stuff. But I mean, I also understand the other side of it too. They don't want like people finding out shit and stuff, but it's still like I'm happy with what I'm seeing. I think like so far from what we're hearing of these people that are the voice actors in this are doing absolutely amazing. I think they're hitting the notes exactly as they should. Because like, and this is this part right here. I want to talk about this. Everybody says that they don't like how Resident Evil has become because the cheese isn't there anymore. The cheese is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. And it's been there. It's just a few of the games just have changed. The cheese is a different flavor, but what Resident Evil has been has evolved. The comedy has evolved, the humor has evolved, but now this is RE4 cheese. That thing that you all loved and shit, that's right there with Luis right there, where he's just like, yeah, like let's go. Like that's literally him. He's gonna be the comic relief for you guys, even more than he was in the last game. Sorry, I went on a tirade there.
Yeah, no, you're right. True. It's true, man. You obviously, because things are becoming more realistic, it's not just, you know, a really low res polygon running around on a 2D plane anymore. The thing that you do, it's almost like the like you can take one but you can't the other. Like you do have to make it more realistic. So naturally you would lose some of that quote unquote cheesiness, because it's just like technology has evolved since then. We want realistic games, but we also want the caricature Like, no way Lewis is an actual real person in real life. Like, it'd just be so left field. I like his jacket though.
I was going to say the detail is incredible.
I thought when I saw the initial reveal, I thought Claire was in the game. I was like, what the fuck? Because it was. I only saw the back.
His face there.
Oh, we've got an MP5 here.
Oh shit!
Nice.
So that's probably replaced the TMP.
The TMP, yeah. I don't really rate that too much. TMP.
I actually always like the TMP because I just go around the old game just going like, I'm TMP.
I've just noticed something as well. Look at that little infinite ammo for the Red 9.
Nice.
Infinite ammo mode confirmed. You heard it here first.
Look at this Indiana Jones shit, man. This is fucking great.
Yo, look at Dr. Salvador there, man.
It looks like he's holding bread in that frame. Like you can't see the full chainsaw, so it looks like a giant loaf of bread from my angle.
Yeah, bloody loaf of bread.
Look at up there. Like if you scroll back, it looked like a giant baguette. I'm not joking about this. Like, watch the
do you know what?
back screen.
We're watching the French release of Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, red mode confirmed.
French edition.
Right there.
Yeah.
That looked like it. When the light hits it in a certain way, it looks like a giant fucking baguette.
There. Yeah, just there.
Yeah.
After the
Oui, bonjour, mon ami.
It's good that they're both riding together in this
so
mine cart.
cool.
That's kind of cool.
They're ride or die buddies. Oh, God,
I was about to say, is our ride or die, Lewis?
Oh, God.
Can Tony not cope anymore? He's gone. We lost him.
I reincarnated. I lived.
Yeah, I'm still super interested in that section.
Oh my God! You can see his eyes shown shut, man.
He looks really like small and stocky in this game, though.
Yeah, he seems short.
Yeah, proper beefed up.
It's representing the short boy community. That's real diversity there.
I was going to say, Andy, can you notice that? Like, I don't know about you, Will. Does your head come across like the top of the back of your chin? So does Tony, but me and Andy, we don't get to over the top of our chairs.
Are you trying to expose me?
I know you tried to angle it, haven't you? So you kind of like that.
I'm too tall.
I'm just sitting in a very small chair
with the shorties, man.
Oh, sorry, a very large chair. Very large chair. Yeah, the Vistadors, man. Holy shit.
They look so impressive, just all the enemies up close.
Oh, I know.
So
I know.
impressive.
Oh, it's gonna be so good. But they still didn't give away the date. But I'm sure Capcom will let us know in good time when that is. When that is, of course. I'm just gonna have a quick gander at the comments, see if there's anything in here that anybody else picked up on.
Yeah.
Just as we start to round this off here. So Abdullah says, do you think we're going to get multiple endings? Very unlikely. We haven't had multiple ending Resident Evil games. Was 7. Didn't 7 have multiple endings?
Yeah, I think Zoe.
Depending on who you chose.
Yeah, the Mia and Zoe ending, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
so I'm doubtful. I mean, what other ending could there be in Resident Evil 4 except Leon and Ashley leaving the island?
He crashes the jet ski.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ada never gives him the keys.
I've just thought, I
They
hope
both
there's
perish.
some fishing in the game as well. I'd love the opportunity to. Is there fishing in this one? Well, I say fishing, but knife in the fish.
So,
that's what I meant.
What game were you playing?
I meant the knife in the fish because that's literally like one of my highlights.
What? In that we jumped down the bottom and grabbed the sea bass.
Knife in the water aimlessly for that fish.
Free health, that is. Yeah, I'd have thought that they're
I'm
obviously
sure we're getting that. I'm sure we are.
They're going to great lengths here to kind of look after the old, preserve the old. So I very much doubt that they wouldn't include that.
No. A couple of people have said, sorry, you pointed out the infinite ammo. A couple of people think maybe it's just for the kart scene, but I can't see that. I think we'll have to take out of our own ammo for that.
Yeah. Oh, cheers, Dayton. Yeah, you're right. Yes.
I think for the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, I think of the very few things Resident Evil 5 got right. It's the fact that you could just have infinite ammo on any weapon. Like, if you want to just run the game with a pistol, you can. If you want to run it with a rocket launcher, you can. And I think more Resident Evil games should be like that. So yeah, I think it's gonna be like Village. You just or Resident Evil 3 remake, where you just have like a bonus shop at the end of the game.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh man, it's gonna be shit. I did not honestly, I was expecting us to wrap this up and maybe they show a trailer again like they did at the Arab Game Awards, but I did not realize they would literally drop so much content.
This chunk of gameplay. Is JJ awake, by the way? Did you manage to wake him up?
Oh fucking no! I've been messaging in that little
You know, I bet he's making a video in his sleep.
No, because he said he went
talking in his sleep.
He said, I've heard from my sources there's going to be no Resident Evil 4 remake footage. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to stream it anyway. We'll see what happens.
That was a good shout, Andy. That was me thinking you was just any excuse to stream because you're all freshly groomed. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was out of vain.
No, I was like, I had a gut feeling. I was like, I was like, they're either going to show PSVR 2 gameplay because they want to push that with 4 and with Village. Or they're going to show a little snippet. I just didn't expect that. But I have a feeling he was playing Village VR earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, he did post saying that. I think first impressions. I think overall pretty decent. He said.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. And chat says tomorrow's YouTube roast stream is going to be a blast. Yeah, well, I think everything's probably going to get pushed aside to talk about this new gameplay because it's not like. It's not like just a rehash of what we've already seen. There is so much here that you can talk about. Just even if you slow footage down, you're like, oh yeah, I didn't pick up on that before, as we've done here. It's I think you're going to spend a good hour talking about all different. I imagine all the fucking videos are going to come out, and actually, I imagine after this, Will, you're probably going to go on an absolute mad one, making loads of gifs.
Yeah.
Yes. All the gifts, all the comparisons, you know it.
Oh man. What a time to be alive. Like I knew it was going to be good. I just didn't know it was going to be this good. No. Like, it feels good. Like I think we can we safely say from what we've seen here, I always see it in my comments. Will, you probably see it. Holly, you probably see it. And no doubt, Tony, you see it. We have the comparisons to Resident Evil 3 remake all the time. What are they going to cut out of the game? I always hear it. Yeah. I can safely say I don't think there's going to be a lot. I mean, outside of a couple of lines that probably weren't politically correct. I can't see them cutting a lot of stuff out, to be honest.
No,
apart from like the lines and QTs and that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same as RE2 remake where they just made it flow better. And
expanded upon things. Yeah, I definitely don't think we'll experience any cuts. I think if anything, they'll just expand on a few things in there.
I think they've learnt the lesson.
Yeah, like you said, Andy, this is it all coming together, isn't it? After the remakes of what's worked, what hasn't, and then they're just kind of throwing it into this, and this is it, into I think.
Well, precisely. They had a new engine back in 2017. They were doing bits and pieces. Remaking this, remaking that. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, we use it for our new Resident Evil 8. Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll borrow some components from old, see if it works. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. Oh, yeah, we'll bring the merchant back, see if it works in the RE engine. And now this is them going, do you know what? We tried it with that. We're going to really implement it strong on this. And it totally fucking makes sense. It was one of the best-selling games back in the day. And I think this is going to be a massive... I just wish they promoted it more. It just feels like...
I feel though as though they could do, but I think like with this, I think like they have to get it right because I think RE4, I do think it's such a strong fan favorite because I know that you've mentioned before, Tony, on videos. For some people, this was their first Resident Evil game they played, so I think they want to get it right, definitely.
I can't see him getting it wrong from what I've seen.
I don't think so.
I mean, like they got the right people involved. That's the thing. Like they've learned from their mistakes before. They took the criticisms that was in RE2 remake because despite what people say, there is things to critique in RE2 remake and especially in RE3 remake. And they took that. They really looked at just everything. And I I kind of feel they're just like, yeah, it's a legendary game. We can't fuck this up. We really can't take any liberties to go too far off the reservation. We can do new things, and I think they found that balance. I really think they did.
Yeah, I think that's a fair point. And I just realised the comment here. It stated in the PlayStation blog that it's going to be post-launch DLC. I assume Dayton is talking about the mercenary mode.
Also, it's not coming out at launch.
Man, that would really. I fucking hate post-launch DLC.
Yeah.
Even if it's free, I just think fucking put it up. I will say to you guys, I don't know what platforms you guys have got. Fucking just do not buy the PC version. I think we can safely say just ignore PC versions because they can never get it right. And I would hate if you bought this on day one to not be able to play it as intended. That would suck.
Yeah, definitely.
We had it with Callisto Protocol.
Some issues, with some latest release. I've seen a lot on Twitter, but people having issues.
Callisto Protocol's had issues.
Yeah.
Dead Space has had issues. I think Atomic Hearts had some issues. Like, fuck me.
Yeah,
Just get it right.
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago, they would not have this opportunity. You had to get it right first time.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. I don't. It's crunch. Obviously, it's crunch culture, but I don't know why we've built this culture of we will just fix it after launch. No,
And
on day one, we want to go. We want to play.
Yeah, and like the problem is like gaming is where, like, okay, let's take Twitter for example. You have Twitter. If that game launches in a broken mess or it's missing stuff, it's going to be on Twitter within 5 fucking minutes, and the game will get destroyed. Why do you think no one's going to care about the Callisto Protocol when the new stuff comes out for it? Because it's so spaced out.
I pop every time I hear that.
Fighting games, for the most part, when they do their DLC and they do their season passes, at least some of the games that come out that are fighting game related are worth the $60 that is out there. Street Fighter V wasn't when it came out back in the day, but they fixed a lot of issues with that. Another, like Tekken, one of the reasons why Tekken 7 was so popular, it had a massive roster at first when it came out, and it just kept adding to it. So that's fine. Adding DLC and all that's fine, but don't delay the game. Like, we'll wait. Yeah. Like, I mean, we want to play these games. I mean, like, because what was it? The Cholesterol Protocol that didn't even have like New Game Plus or any difficulty stuff, and you got nothing for unlocking it. Like, sorry, you didn't unlock anything by beating the game. So that's one of the things that can severely hurt you. And I think even with the game as powerful as Resident Evil 4, I really hope the Mercenaries is there. I really do, because I will be playing that more than the actual campaign.
Yeah,
I just love the Mercenaries so goddamn much.
Yeah. No, I think it's a case of also, I tend to do, when I buy a game, I don't follow the post-release that much, with the new extra DLCs and stuff, unless it's a game that I really want, just because of the amount of games that are coming out now that I want to play. I haven't got the time to dive back into a game to play a new mode that I should have had at the start. I want it all at the start. I'll go right through it, love it, and then move on. But
it's a great point, yeah.
Well, this is the issue with the Callisto Protocol. Is I appreciate there's obviously a bit of politicking by making Dead Space Remake come out so close to Callisto Protocol, because I wanted to absolutely zap the hype out of it. I get that 100%. So why didn't I can't remember the name, fucking Striking Distance, why didn't they just decide to launch everything at the start? Because to be honest, who's going to give a fuck about the Callisto Protocol after Resident Evil 4 has come out? Not only after Dead Space, after fucking Resident Evil 4, which is maybe a generational survival horror game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And loads of people are still playing Dead Space, aren't they, on the New Game Plus? There's loads of people still playing that.
How the fuck do you not have a new game? If Resident Evil 4 doesn't have a new game plus, oh my God. How the fuck do you not have a new game plus at launch? That is embarrassing.
Like I said, we live in a world now where, digital gaming and fixing things can come with the snap of a finger. But the problem is, it's like you have that such lax of an attitude that you think it's okay to launch games in broken masses. And then sometimes the stuff that didn't make it in, they'll make you pay. Like when they announced day one DLC, it's like, wait, it's complete. It's day one DLC, but we got to pay an extra $5 or $10 for whatever it is. Because that's the one thing I didn't like what Tekken did. Tekken did a what was it? The famous Tekken Bowl mode where the characters like play a bowling game. That wasn't included in the original one, and I think it was like a month later it came out, and they charged you, I think, like $15-$20 for the mode. And I'm like,
for that,
you delayed it like a week. There's no need to charge anybody that much, I feel. So We just live in a world now where like they do this, and game companies have to be called out on this. Like, the same thing with like with bad DLC, microtransaction, and game and passes. We don't want that shit in our games. And again, hopefully this game when it launches, it doesn't have issues of that sort, and it's a fully complete $70 game because for whatever reason games are $70. I still don't understand that.
Well, and that's it. Like where we've got so many survival horror games coming out in a very short space of time, like not everyone's going to be able to fucking keep. I mean, look at the PSVR 2 launching at $600. If it was $300, I mean, even $400, but it's a little bit steep. But okay, fine. You can't justify $550, $600, man.
It's more than console.
Insane. Yes,
It's more than
actually,
the actual console. Yeah.
It's insane.
And just for comparison, what was the PSVR 1? Was that in line with how much the PS4 was?
I think it was slightly cheaper.
Not sure.
It's just an insane amount of money.
You can't have a peripheral for a game console.
Yeah.
Like, I remember Guitar Hero used to be like 120 quid.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, like fuck Guitar Hero,
Yeah.
like World Tour. Well, that's really fucking expensive. But now we're at different levels, and I actually feel really sorry now for the developers of RE4 VR and Oculus, because that game's now just gonna be forgotten about. Like, second this VR drops, holy shit, they're gonna have to call it 2000. I actually went on Steam yesterday, and I see that they've updated RE4 to RE4 2005.
Oh, man.
It's not just RE4 anymore.
Retro.
Oh, man.
I mean, I still think the Oculus RE4 has its charm because people, I think people are still going to go back and play a lot of what made the original RE4. Because here's another thing that we're going to feel. We're going to get a whole new legacy of fans coming in because this game is going to, I guarantee you, when this game fucking hits, and if there's no problems with it, it's going to sell big. It's going to be talked about on the internet for so long that everybody who never played a Resident Evil game before or didn't join in during the 7 and, Village and stuff, they're going to join now. And then they're going to want to go back and see how the original game was because the original game is available on everything. So.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I reckon so.
That is true. Indeed. Well, thank you guys for joining us on this rather impromptu stream. It actually turned out to be a fucking lot better than we thought
Awesome.
it would.
Definitely.
Indeed.
So
and I
good.
imagine we're all going to be posting about it in the next couple of days. And hopefully, in the short term, we get a showcase, another showcase, finally just rounding it off with the demo. Any last thoughts, guys, before we wrap up?
I'm just massively happy with everything we've seen. I just think we've had a real generous chunk of gameplay. It's been so good.
I just can't wait for the deep dive now in the showcase and actually see full gameplay in motion.
Oh, I know.
Street Fighter!
Please, a performance mode, please. I've got to
Yes.
see 60 FPS Resident Evil 4. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's watched on all the various platforms we've been streaming on. If we just go around the pack here of who everybody is, just so you can say where to catch you and all that good stuff. We start with Holly.
So yeah, I'm Holly. I'm HolsterTV over at YouTube. So I stream predominantly survival horror, horror indie games, things like that, and other miscellaneous games now and again. Anything that takes my fancy, and also document my video game collecting as well. So that's what you'll see over at my channel.
Mr. Will.
I'm Will for Resident Evil Central. You can find me on pretty much every other social media. As Resident Evil Central, we've got a few things coming up with. Game Flavor coming up. We're doing a food pairing.
Show us that.
Make one. So it's the limited edition first aid spray. So this is the sample can, so it looks slightly different. But it's so we're coming up with a food pairing for the drinks. Or obviously all Resident Evil food related from the thread that I did, which you can check out. That's pinned up there. And then there'll be a community vote on which one's the best one. And then Parallel Traveler, you probably know on Twitter as well. He's a bartender and he's doing the alcoholic mixes for the drink. So then we'll be doing a community vote on that as well.
Oh, that's fucking
Oh, wow.
awesome. That's a really, by the way, on a side note, that's a really good collaboration you're doing there.
Yeah.
With Game Flower. What does it taste like? The is it cucumber mint or something?
Yeah, it's like a limeade. It's really sweet.
Nice.
And really refreshing. You can definitely on a hot day it'll be swilling the whole thing down. I'm trying like I've just been sampling it very little bits because I don't want to drink it all. But yeah, it's like a limeade, and you can sort of get the taste of the cucumber and mint, but it's not like really oppressive. It's really sweet. It's a bit like like lilt.
Nice.
That is a proper random it's a proper random thing that come out of nowhere. I remember seeing it on your page. Like, what the fuck? Like first aid spray drink? It's cucumber and shit. But it sounds like when is that launching? Out of curiosity, do you know?
It's Q3. They've not announced the date yet, but you can pre-order it on their website at the moment.
You dropped it now to not Prime off the pedestal. It's going to be the new Prime, I'm telling you. I'm going to be there at 6 a.m. at Tesco, Morrison, Sainsbury's.
Aldi. Where's my Resident Evil drink?
Hell yeah.
And Mr. Tony?
Yeah, you guys can catch me and the rest of the team over at the Residents of Evil on Row Network on YouTube and all across our platforms. Actually, Andy, myself, and Beggy, we run the Twitch for Row Network, which is just Row Network. So if you guys want to come watch Twitch streams with us where we play all different kinds of horror games throughout the week, please come on by. And on YouTube, JJ and Corey stream every Friday night. They stream all kinds of horror games and mainly a lot of Resident Evil stuff too. And if you guys want to follow my channel itself, I handle a lot of new to retro games. My channel is actually called New to Retro Reviews. It should be popping up in the chat. I do video game rants. I do video game reviews, cover Resident Evil stuff, a lot of Capcom games. So yeah, just give me a follow over there if you'd like. And thanks for watching today, guys, and sticking with us. This is a lot of fun.
Indeed. And I'm Andy, Biohazard Classified. I'm literally everywhere at the moment. I've become this multiverse Resident Evil content creator. I just cannot get enough of just being on loads of different platforms. So traditionally, you can find me over at Facebook Gaming. That's one of my biggest platforms, is partnered with the platform. But yeah, everywhere, Biohazard Classified. And of course, I do my shift on a weekend over at the Residents of Evil. Very grateful for that. But that's us done for today, guys. Really appreciate you checking us out, as always. Please follow these absolutely fantastic content creators, and hopefully we can get some more Resident Evil news shortly. Take it easy, look after yourself, and we'll see you very soon.
Thank you, guys.